Hello, howdy, and aloha. I hope you are doing well. I hope you are in a safe place. I hope you're in a warm place. I hope you're happy, healthy, purple, and octagonal. I'm doing okay. Hope you're doing okay as well. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well as okay. Today, for you specifically, yes, you, I have prepared a drawing, and I would like to show you this drawing. It came out interesting, to say the least. Spoiler alert, it is similar to my other drawings, which I think is a good thing. I've been worried that I'm falling into a rut, and I've been kind of thinking back on some of my previous drawings, not in this sketchbook, but, a little bit farther down the line, and thinking about ones that I'm happy with, but aren't necessarily this style yet. Like, I've been noticing that I have my own style now, and of course styles change, but I can look back in my mind and see how I got here, and I think that is just super interesting. Like, on my Instagram, maybe a year or so ago, I posted 3 drawings that I did in, I want to say one day, maybe over the course of a couple of days, but either way, in a very close amount of time, and they're all different in a sense, but you can definitely tell that the same person drew them, and they're all kind of reminiscent, if that's even the right word, of how I make drawings now and the kind of subject matter that I draw, in the sense that they're not non-objective, maybe more abstract and fantasy-esque, surreal-ish, but I think I'm happy about it. Everyone in the art world is kind of struggles in the beginning, trying to find their style and draw what makes make things that stand out from other people, and I think I'm there. I'm at least comfortable in saying that I haven't seen anyone that draws exactly how I do and what I do, and I think I've kind of found my little niche road, my lane, and I want to stick to it until I at least get bored, or until I advance further. I hope that if I continue drawing the way that I am, and as consistently as I do, I will, inevitably I'll advance, and I'll move into different not versions of my drawings, but kind of touch different corners and adapt, and I'm just kind of excited to see where the art world leads me. And yeah, I think it's gonna be fun, and I'm hoping that will sort of happen in this sketchbook. Right now we're only 10 pages deep, and I haven't noticed much of a change, but just within these 10 pages I've noticed that I have my own style, drawing this frequently and in the same amount of space on a single page. I've definitely noticed some striking similarities. I've noticed some compositions that I kind of lean towards, and I think I want to kind of break away from that and focus on making some different compositions and messing around with flow, and obviously I found one that works for me, and or a few that work for me, and I've just been having a lot of fun with flow in drawings. Like this one specifically is very flowy. stop and go. I love it. I think it's fun. That's what I focused on mainly. I started this one the same way that I have a few drawings previously, just making the canvas dirty with some charcoal that I put on the end of a makeup brush, and kind of letting that be my direction in the drawing. There are a couple things that I would like to change about this drawing, but that's not what art, in my opinion, should be. It shouldn't be looking back and thinking, I wish I could change that. It should be looking back and thinking, this is how I'm going to do it differently from now on. And you learn. You live and you learn. I think I drew some sort of snake, some sort of reptile, some amphibian of some sort. I don't know. If you know what this is, let me know. I've heard scientists kind of talk about the possibility of this being real. I think they call it the breakaway snake away. But scientists are unsure of what it actually is. They think it came from another planet. It's been all over headlines in the news, and you'll hear about it. It's something that Elon Mustard has been talking about. It's cool though. I think he has 3 eyes and 3 bodies, which is common for lizards and such. Maybe, how lizards, if they feel threatened, they'll, like, their tail just straight up falls off, which I imagine is horribly painful. But maybe that's what happened here. Maybe he shedded his tail because he was threatened, and whatever was threatening him threatened him more. So he just continued to shed half of his torso. But I assume he could probably still get around. He looks fine, looks healthy. Maybe, I would hope that his tail and the bottom of his torso moves along with him, even though they aren't attached. But color-wise, I wasn't going to use green, and then I did, and I think it looks okay. But anyways, I like the way, I'm not so sure if I'm 100% satisfied with how the drawing itself came out. I think it's a little safe, but I think it's just interesting enough that I'm comfortable with it, and I'm happy with it. There are things that, like I said, I would like to change, but I think I'm just going to try to remember in the future. It has a lot of interesting flow in this drawing, and I'm happy with that. I like the negative space in this one, the places where I didn't draw, and that are created by being in between what I did draw. I think that has a lot of interesting things going on. But as for the color, I think the red and the green worked well because it kind of made it look more earthy, gave it more of a brown tone, and I think it looks cool, It looks like a creature that could be alive, maybe, on another planet. Who knows? Scientists will tell in the future, I'm sure. And then I finished off the drawing by giving him purple eyes, and I think I might have gone a little too small, or maybe a little too dark with the eyes. That's something that, one of the things I would have changed. But let me know what you think about the drawing. If you like it, if you hate it, whatever. And if you want to continue watching my journey of filling this entire sketchbook, please consider subscribing, and check back soon. I'll have more videos in the future. But until then, thank you for watching, and I will holla at you later, girl.